I would describe the culture as a culture that is informed around the principles of the spirit of Ubuntu. That is, I am because we are, and that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Building an inclusive culture is also exceptionally close to my heart. And at Kumba, we have aimed to create a really aspirational, creative, and inclusive culture where people feel like they can bring their real selves to work, thus resulting in the delivery of exceptional results. We have worked hard over the years to build a culture of excellence and creating space for people to flourish. And we also have a strong safety culture that has resulted in Kumba achieving over 5 years of fatality-free production. We also have a culture of collaborating with our stakeholders, and we believe that by working together with others, we can achieve greater things and create enduring value for all our stakeholders. What does it take? I would say it starts with having a purpose. And our purpose is to reimagine mining to improve people's lives, and being committed to ensuring beneficial coexistence with host communities, and working collaboratively with our suppliers, communities, governments, and partners. Our value over volume strategy focuses on maximizing the value of our high-quality ore while optimizing logistical capacity, which has continued to pay off. We have seen our fair share of challenges from the pandemic and extreme weather conditions to logistical constraints. None of these are within our control. However, our operational resilience and ability to mitigate challenges successfully have continued to stand us in good stead. We have maintained a strong cost discipline, which has contributed to our EBITDA more than doubling from 20.6 billion rand in 2018 to 44.4 billion rand in the first half of this year. Having a disciplined capital allocation is one of our priorities. Despite the cyclical nature of our business, the operational and macro challenges and market volatility over the past few years, we've provided consistent returns to shareholders. And since 2018, we have returned more than 85% of headline earnings to shareholders, and dividends have increased threefold over this period. We are embracing technology to be more efficient and to build on our strength, which is a very high quality product with both high iron content and which is lumpy. Both these elements are in high demand from steel makers and are less polluting to turn into steel. The result is premium prices for premium products. Over and above this, we have a geographically diversified client portfolio, ensuring that we remain flexible and not dependent on certain markets. Finally, we are well positioned for the global transition towards carbon neutrality. Along with our initiatives to decarbonize and reduce our Scope 1 and Scope 2 carbon emissions, to address Scope 3, we are building partnerships with the steel industry to work collaboratively with our customers to achieve lower emission results. Yes, indeed, there's a magic formula. It's about recognizing that people are the differentiator and are essentially the business. This defines the leadership style that is required to create a culture of discretionary effort. It's all about having a clearly defined purpose that aligns everybody in the business in order to make a meaningful difference and guiding all decisions and actions. Our exceptional value is found in our people, our ore body and assets, our capabilities, as well as our sustainable returns. When it comes to COVID, everything that we have done thus far in response to this pandemic has been informed by our purpose through our We Care program, which is all about saving lives and safeguarding livelihoods. Kumba fully supports the role of vaccines in the fight against COVID-19, and we advocate in the strongest possible terms for them to be adopted. Our robust workplace vaccination program has clear goals which are firmly committed to achieving this. These are that 100% of our colleagues must be educated and well informed about vaccination. 100% of our colleagues are offered the vaccine and are enabled to easily access available vaccines and follow-up support. We are offering vaccinations and support across our operations through our team of highly skilled health professionals, and as a result, we aim for 100% of our colleagues who can vaccinate to do so. We have already extended our workplace vaccination program to include the dependents of every employee and contractor, as well as our mine communities. We cannot and will not deviate from vaccines and the role they play in creating a safer workplace, community, and nation. Pivotal moments. It has to be the fact that for the 5th year in a row, we've achieved 0 fatalities. And this is honoring the commitment that we have made to the families of our colleagues that their loved ones will return home each and every day without harm. This is a landmark achievement for the company and the South African mining industry. We also delivered a record first half performance as we continued to build momentum on a strong 2020 and despite challenging conditions. This operational resilience, combined with strong iron ore demand, saw us deliver a record EBITDA of 44 billion rand in the first half of this year. Our balance sheet strength, combined with tight capital discipline, allowed us to declare an interim dividend of 72.70 rand per share. And this is a 3-fold increase compared to last year. The strong business performance allowed us to pay 13 billion rand in royalties and taxes, thus making a significant contribution to the fiscus in a time when the economy was challenged. Also, the approval of our ultra-high dense media separation project, which will extend Sishen's life of mine to 2039 and further strengthen product quality, giving Kumba a leading edge in the global drive towards decarbonization.